There we go. Good? All right.
Number 8, a sophomore, Chewy Lowe.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Greasy Park here in Marshfield. If you get you ready for some high school soccer, it's over here, right? Okay. As the Newman Catholic Cardinals have an opportunity here tonight and on Thursday night to play spoiler against Columbus Catholic and Amherst. Columbus Catholic with a win tonight will share at least a conference title. If they lose and Amherst loses on Thursday, then it's going to be just a cluster atop this conference with Pacelli with two very winnable games on Tuesday and Thursday against Bowler Gresham, who is winless. So what might happen to end this season if Columbus loses tonight and if Amherst loses on Thursday and two Pacelli wins, that will take us into a three-way tie atop of this conference. So that could go as crazy as it sounds to wrap up this regular season here in high school soccer. Newman Catholic and Columbus played a couple of weeks ago. Columbus with the win that night. But a very good Newman Catholic team could give this Columbus team a run for their money. But big news tonight for Columbus Catholic is that they will have their senior Grant Olson back in the lineup after having missed quite a few weeks with an injury. So it should be a good one here tonight between Columbus Catholic, who lost last week at Pacelli, and Wausau Newman, who's looking again to play spoiler here tonight. Lucas Kreklow in the goal again for the Dons. And we'll be underway here in just a quick moment. All right, Columbus Catholic will start with it, working right to left as you watch on your screen. Steve along with Isaac and Bailey here tonight. Final regular season matchup here for the Dons before they take on Amherst next week in the playoffs. Columbus Catholic received a number 3 seed, and we are underway here at Greasy Park. Dons looking to get a quick strike here. Again, they lost at Pacelli last week 2-0. And Charlie Moore quickly along the far side for Columbus Catholic. It is senior night, and out it goes, and a quick early goal kick coming for Newman Catholic. Start time just about 4:45 here. And get our reads here in just a moment. Newman Catholic with the goal kick. Just less than a minute gone by here tonight at Figgy's Field in Marshfield. Last time I was here, Amherst beat Columbus Catholic. And they will face off again next week. But again, we'll see how much Grant Olson is involved here tonight. Been out for quite a while. But finally back into the groove of things here for the Dons, and Lucas Kreklau will hand it off to Kate Jansen for the kick. Again, one major piece that the Dons have had, and one piece that the opponents have taken away the last couple of weeks has been Alex Edwards, and has been one reason for the last couple of losses here for the Dons. And a send out and a throw in for Columbus Catholic. We are 2 minutes in to this 80-minute matchup. In our only game tonight on Zaleski Sports on a Monday night, as Charlie Moore tries to get behind the defense. That one's going to be sent out by the Newman Catholic Cardinals by Nolan Lindner. Lillian Bodenheimer, freshman. Newman Catholic a couple of years ago had a opportunity here, and Alex Edwards passed it off to Nathan Nemitz. Edwards back with it again along the end line. Opportunity here for the Dons. Pass it in. Charlie Moore into the back of the net. And the Dons score at 2:38. Edwards to Moore. And Columbus Catholic is on the board here in the third minute.
By Charlie Moore, assist Alex Edwards.
Picture perfect there for the Dons. And it is 1-0 Columbus. And again, they did not score in their last game against Pacelli. Going to be sent out in a throw-in here for Columbus Catholic. Toss it in right along the sidelines here. Grant Olson passes it up to Alex Edwards. Edwards back here for the Dons. Ezra Duda, Nathan Nemitz right here along the sidelines near us. Passes up ahead and chased down for Josh Weiland. And back to the Dons it goes. Again, we have the one game here tonight. We got a handful of them tomorrow. Nothing on Wednesdays. And I think 3 or 4 on Thursday, including more Columbus Catholic volleyball. They'll take on McDonald Central in the Clover Bell crossover. The Dons a very impressive come-from-behind win against Gilman last week. Now it's going to be passed up, sent up, and cleared out by the Dons. McDonald Central coming into the match on Thursday, 34-12. 46 matches played by the Macs against the number 1 ranked team in the state, the Columbus Catholic Dons. Should be a heck of a matchup. We've seen the Macs the last couple of years for girls state basketball. And we'll see what they can do on the volleyball court on Thursday night here in Marshfield. And it's going to be a throw-in for Newman Catholic. Yeah, Newman will host Amherst. Newman will host Amherst on Thursday as they look to again play spoiler here to end the 2022 regular season. And throw in for the Dons is played back. Grant Olson with it. Off the chest of Chewy Lowe, and now quickly up ahead for the Dons, going to be taken away by the Cards. Lucas Erdman and company. Our friend Chris Conley called this game last time up in Wausau. This is stone throws from his house. Krecklau Nearly came out of the box. Now it's going to be popped up and cleared out, and a corner kick upcoming for Newman Catholic, their first of the night. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get exclusive offers and deals. Earn points and save. 500 points equals a $5 reward. Plus, it's free to sign up. Start earning points today. Get everything you need in one stop at Fleet Farm. Sent right in. And another corner kick upcoming. Speaking of Fleet Farm, October 15th, which is this Saturday, at least the one in Plover, is the opening of Toyland at Fleet Farm already. We're not even to Halloween. Headed away by Alex Edwards. Left foot and going to go wide right. And a goal kick coming for the Dons. He's going to pass it right off, and we're going to continue. Substitution comes in. Mason Edwards will come in for Grant Olson. Grant, 7 minutes on the pitch here. Pass up ahead. Charlie Moore tries to track it down. It gets past him. And a corner kick coming now for the Dons. Big opportunity early here. 1-0 Columbus Catholic on a Charlie Moore goal. Headed near the goal. And the ball is still loose. And tracking it down and picking it up for Newman Catholic. Another opportunity there for the Dons. Footing, as of right now, a little bit of an issue on both sides. Trying to figure it out. Down on that other end was Brandon Lang. And another substitution coming in. And a throw in for the Dons. Grant Olson will check in for Brandon Lang. We're in the 9th minute, 1-0 Columbus Catholic. And a toss in, throw in, Mason Edwards. The official hustles to get out of the way. Again, it was 1-1 in the last meeting at halftime. Columbus scored twice in the second half and won, I believe, 3-1. Nathan Nemitz with it now. And going to be fought for, taken away by Newman Catholic. Good battles early on here. And that was going to trickle out, and another throw-in quickly up ahead into Grant Olson. Olson near midfield. Going to be taken away there by the freshman Bodenheimer. Lillian Bodenheimer took it away from Grant Olson. Charlie Moore gets boxed out and then sent to the goalkeeper for the Cards. Pressure's on, and they leave or let him be. Mateo Romero, and now up ahead. Charlie Moore passes up to Alex Edwards. The ball is still loose and going to be picked up. Opportunity there for the Dons, and a good job by the goalkeeper to come out and make the play. Mason Edwards battling for it. The 22, Noah Martin. Cy Becker. Bodenheimer stops it right there. Nemitz nearly tracks it down. He does. Josh Van Wy. And he's going to give way to Van Wy. Olson up ahead. And it's loose. Going to be taken by the Cards right along the sideline. Right onto the foot of Grant Olson. And unable to keep it in. And a throw in for Newman Catholic. A couple more substitutions. Or one, a couple more. One for each side. Ben Mao check in. And Brandon Lang back into the game. Over the head of Van Wy. Pass up ahead. Lang clears it out. Throw in for Newman Catholic. We are in the 12th minute, 1-0 Columbus Catholic on a goal from Charlie Moore. A beautiful pass by Alex Edwards. Centers it in, headed away. Mason Edwards pops it into the air. Mira Torbe, first time calling Mira's name tonight. She's along the far side. Centers it in, clears it out. And it is loose. See if Alex Edwards can chase it down with his speed. And they continue play on. Alex Edwards now with it in the box. Crosses over. Lost control for a moment. And Nemitz just hits it. And a goal kick coming. We'll take a quick break. Back to Marshfield after this.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Welcome back to Figgy's Field here at Greasy Park in Marshfield. 1-0 Columbus Catholic. Again, with a win, the Dons will at least clinch a share of the conference title. And then they just await Newman and Amherst on Thursday. And a conversation to be had with our officiating crew. And again, with that, we'll take a look at our upcoming schedule on Zaleski Sports. Again, we got a handful of games on Tuesday. Of course, we got early action football on Thursday. It's going to be Rochelt at Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. That is a 4:30 kickoff on Thursday. The conversation concludes, and we'll see what we have here. It's 13 minutes on the clock. Get your next countertop, island, or stone wall from Stone Innovations. They specialize in the fabrication, design, and installation of such a great variety of stone products. For residential, commercial, or public structures, look to Stone Innovations at stoneinnovations.net. And it's going to be a throw-in, or a free kick here as we restart play at 13 minutes for Newman Catholic. Charlie Moore lost control of it, chased down by Newman. And Amherst is in Watoma, I believe, tonight. Watoma or Wild Rose. And just lost it there, cleared away by Newman Catholic. Grant Olson along the far side. He looked to center it in, and he does now. And then Amherst is Amherst is at Newman on Thursday. Almost that substitution to Alex Edwards now. Sails it high. And it's going to be a goal kick coming for Newman, trailing 1-0. And we'll take a look here at the schedule. But as of right now, it's goofy to say, but a substitution incoming now on Friday. Amherst had a scheduled soccer match as it is now canceled, but they had a soccer match on Friday night against Oshkosh Lourdes at 6:30 at home. Football boys playing for a conference championship on Friday in Marshfield against Stratford. And then we'll know all the seedings and placements on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Soccer seeds have been announced. Columbus Catholic will host Amherst, as mentioned, coming up. Lucas Krecklau clears it out. Nathan Nemitz heads it back to Grant Olson. Jaylee Garneau into the game. Olson boots it out of bounds, and a throw-in for the Dons. Right down below us, and Grant Olson up to Charlie Moore. Charlie with the lone goal so far today. Josh Weiland, 28, up ahead to Brandon Lang. Lang tried to pitch it up to Moore, and now taken away by the Cards. And just past 5 o'clock here in central Wisconsin, teammates alongside Bailey and Isaac on this gorgeous Monday afternoon for high school soccer. Grant Olson up to Nathan Nemitz. Nemitz up ahead to Garneau trying to chase it down. Gives way to Charlie Moore. Moore gets bodied and ball taken away from Charlie. We are in the 17th minute, 1-0 Dons. We'll have Pacelli soccer for you tomorrow, taking on Bowler Gresham. Charlie Moore with the sliding tackle. Pacelli will host Gresham Bowler tomorrow and then be in Gresham on Thursday. Again, if Newman Catholic is able to get two, or if Newman's able to win a game here, then win against Amherst, Pacelli has an opportunity then to tie. Three-way tie for first place. If Newman's able to get pick up their next 2 wins. But tall task here on senior night in Marshfield, trailing 1-0 after the 3rd minute. Weiland chases it down for the Dons, boots it up to himself, heads it to Lang. Brandon goes to the ground, and Mir Torbay is there. Grant Olson. And good to see Grant back in action. They're going to need him down the stretch and into the postseason. A couple of substitutions here for Columbus Catholic. And we will be here when the Dons take on Amherst next week in the playoffs. Columbus Catholic girls with a number 1 seed in the volleyball playoffs, hosting all the way through. Athens Blue Jays ranked 2nd in the stake at the number 2 seed behind Columbus, setting up for quite the sectional semifinal between those 2 schools if they both make it. It'll be a doozy. Got some good teams in that sectional. Nathan Nemitz with it now. In the Columbus Catholic soccer regional, you got Arcadia and likes of those. And that one's booted into the residential area behind us. 19th minute. Throw-in. Looks like Alex Edwards with the throw-in. Nathan Nemitz trying to head it back. Grant Olson with the left foot. Quick strike for Grant and right into the arms of the goalkeeper. Remains 1-0. Josh Weiland tried to go up. He got bodied out of his position. Luis Sandoval. We'll have a huge soccer match tomorrow in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln taking on DC Everest for the second time this year. And with a win for DC Everest, it would be their 16th in a row, but also would wrap up a sole possession conference championship. If Wisconsin Rapids is able to knock them off at Southwood County Stadium, then it would become a tie for first place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Pass up ahead here for Newman. And ball is still loose. Sandoval clears it out or regains possession. Martin. Bodenheimer tried to track it down. Now Nathan Nemitz with a head of steam. Nice pass up ahead. Alex Edwards trying to get behind the defense. He does off the left side. Crosses over, poked away. Nemitz stands ready. Right foot, hit it. And easy save there for Newman Catholic. 21st minute, 1-0 Columbus. Ball still loose. Whistle blows, and a ball that will go to the Dons. Free kick for Grant Olson. That's right of midfield. Alex Edwards plays it back. Arnaud chases it down. Onsides. Jaley passes up ahead and gobbles it up. 21st minute, 1-0. Final week of all regular season action for soccer, volleyball, and football. Playoffs start next week for all three sports. Girls state golf going on today and tomorrow. Girls tennis, three Dons heading to the state tournament for tennis this week. One Pacelli Cardinal. Going to be sent out here. Whistle blows, and they're going to whistle the Dons for offsides. So a lot of phenomenal talent here locally. Three Dons, as mentioned, heading to the state tournament in girls tennis. Krecklau will track it down on the extra hop. Torbay up ahead to Lang, to Edwards, through the legs of Alex Edwards. Weiland up ahead here to Grant Olson, playing the mid, and again, just get those legs back underneath you if you're Grant. Into the goalkeeper box. Garneau tracked it down and made him clear it out before he was ready. Charlie Moore checks back in for the Dons, along with Josh Van Wy, and Grant Olson with the throw-in along the far side in front of the spectators here at Greasy Park. A lot of soccer going on tonight here in Marshfield. To our left and to our right. And we scooped up by Newman. We're in the 24th minute, 1-0 Dons on a goal by Charlie Moore in the third minute at 2:38 in this one. Van Wy tracks it down, boxing out Sandoval, and it's going to be a goal kick coming for Lucas Krecklau at 23:30. Quickly up ahead here near side, Ezra Duda. Nemitz controls it. And back up here to Charlie Moore. Moore to Nemitz. Had a steam for Nathan. Gets bodied up, trying to take it into the box. Going to be taken away by Nolan Lindner. Bodenheimer near side is just going to trickle out enough for a throw-in for the Dons. Ezra Duda to do the honors. Nemitz to Moore. See if Charlie can get there before Noah Martin. And Martin controls it. Keeps it in bounds. Nemitz gets bodied. And a free kick for Newman Catholic. Oh, big collision there. Both of them going for the ball. They continue play. Clean collision, big collision it was. Settles it in. Krecklau will call everybody off and take it himself. Thank you to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. Again, thank you to our game day sponsors, allowing us to bring you these games live and free all season long. We had over 1,000 last year. Going to surpass that here this year. Charlie Moore tripped himself up. Moore centers it in and clears it out here. Grant Olson gives way. Ezra Duda then gives way to Grant Olson. Torbay. Good look there by Olson, but nobody home as Brandon Lang will give way. 1-0 Columbus Catholic, 27th minute. And a conference title on the line here for the Dons. They were down they lost 2-0 as Krecklau watches that one go past him. In for the goal is Noah Martin. And Newman Catholic is on the board here in the 27th minute. Heard from the spectators on the far side, Noah just shoot it, and he did. And he put it into the back of the net right past Krecklau, and it's 1-1 at 26-29.
Goal by 22, Noah Martin.
Noah Martin scores for the Cards, and we're tied up here. Alex Edwards went for it. Jack Varline with it now, wearing that captain sleeve, and now getting behind the defense again. Krecklau going to scoop it up. Just two seniors on this team for Newman Catholic. Jack Varline wears number 12. Zong Lee wears 7. He's on working there against Josh Van Wy. 4 seniors on Columbus Catholic's team. Grant Olson, Mira Torbay, Josh Weiland, and Brandon Lang. A lot of juniors, a couple of sophomores, and a handful of freshmen. Settled down there, and a corner kick coming for the Dons in the 28th minute, tied at 1. Grant Olson will do the honors here for Columbus. The Dons all outside of that box. Ready to set some up, and they do. Nemitz right on the pass. Right back to Grant Olson. Centers it in. Mason Edwards wide right and a goal kick coming. We'll take a quick break. Back to Marshfield after this.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Welcome back to Gracie Park, Figgy's Field here in Marshfield. 29th minute. Soccer match tied up at 1. And Noah Martin put it in the net for Newman. Now Charlie Moore looking up ahead. Alex Edwards is there. Settles it down to himself. Nathan Nemitz gets behind the defense. Stays on sides. Nemitz going to be chased out in a corner kick. And a couple of substitutions coming in. Corner kick coming for the Dons. Torbay and Nemitz exit stage left. Grant Olson will take the corner for the Dons. Alex Edwards tried the header. Ball still loose, and it's in. Score for Marshfield Columbus. Cy Becker scores for the Dons at 29:53.
Goal for the Dons, number 22, Cy Becker.
And just like that, Columbus Catholic answers back, and it's 2-1 Dons. Alex Edwards tried the header. He missed, and Cy Becker was right there to clean it up. Now it's going to go out to a throw-in. 10 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-1 Dons. Again, good answer back right away from Columbus. Luis Sandoval went down, and a free kick here for Newman. And all will be null and void if Columbus wins here tonight. Then Newman can play spoiler on Thursday when they host Amherst. And all eyes will be watching that game from Wausau as a corner kick coming for Newman. And then if Newman can beat Amherst, then Columbus will be sole first place champions. Centers it in. Good corner. Good up ahead. Grant Olson heads it away. And Charlie Moore sends it out. 32nd minute, 2-1 Dons. Cy Becker and Charlie Moore with goals for Columbus Catholic. Noah Martin scored for Newman. Mason Edwards fighting for it. And that one goes out and staying with Newman. And appreciate everyone tuning in tonight on Zaleski Sports. We're playing the 32nd minute. Let us know where you're watching from. Give you a shout out here. Our final regular season match for the Dons this year before they host Amherst next week in the playoffs. Both teams got a first round bye. I think Northland Lutheran is hosting Gresham Bowler in the first round, and then everybody else will play on that Thursday next week. Noah Martin with some fancy footwork. Grant Olson's going to boot it away. Alex Edwards up ahead to Charlie Moore. Charlie with the speed. Dribbling it up to himself. Tries to cross over. He does. Left foot. And a foot save there made. And nicely done 33rd minute. It's a half a shoe size smaller, and Charlie would have had a second goal. Throw in here for Newman. Nathan Nemitz getting ready to check in. And Noah Martin was too far up the line for his throw-in. And an illegal throw-in for Newman. Grant Olson with a long toss up to Alex Edwards. Edwards bodies up the defender 1-on-4. Crosses over left foot and wide right. And a couple of substitutions coming in for Columbus. And another goal kick coming here in the 34th minute. Josh Weiland will exit for the Dons. Nolan Lindner to take the goal kick. Brandon Lang flaring the arms, chasing it down. And Bodenheimer is not able to keep it in. Heads it up. Charlie Moore is there. Moore going up against Lucas Erdman, the freshman, number 19. Alex Edwards crosses over, and he puts it in. Charlie Moore to Alex Edwards. And it is 3-1 at the 34-45 mark. Edwards from Moore this time. Columbus Catholic putting together a good game here this afternoon. Five minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the first half. The Dons lead 3-1. First goal was Moore to Edwards, and then Becker, and then Edwards from Moore. Throw-in coming for Charlie. Up ahead to over near Alex Edwards. And it's going to be a corner kick for the Dons. Scored on a corner kick just a little while ago. Some excitement. The field to our right. Becker with the header and off the face of Erdman. Cy Becker almost had another one. Ezra Duda let it drop. Lucas Kreklau will pick it up. Up ahead to Nemitz. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. 3-1 Dons. Now it's going to be booted into the backyard. Alex Edwards with a throw-in near the corner flag. Olson back to Edwards. Along the end line. Alex centers it in, right foot. And going to be saved. Brandon Lang on the shot on goal. That's going to go into the stands, or into the spectators, I should say. Lang with it again for Columbus Catholic. 3-1 Dons, 30 trickling up to the 38th minute. 3 minutes to go, first half. Noah Martin with it, who scored the lone goal so far for Newman Catholic. As Reduta trying to keep it away from Luis Sandoval. Does so for just a moment. Martin with it again. Spin around, ball is still loose. And still loose. Krecklau picks it up, and we're going to stop here, and it might be a penalty kick coming for Newman. Zoom in a little bit to this. Looks like Luis Sandoval to take the kick. The sophomore for Newman Catholic. Sandoval puts it in. Krecklau pounds the ground, and it's 3-2.
Newman goal, Luis Sandoval.
With 37:55. 37:55 here in the first. 5 goals scored already. See what the Dons can do here. The last 2:05. Brandon Lang will check out. Mira Torbay checks in. Krecklau just missed. Alex Edwards with it now. See if the Dons can answer right back. Edwards doing it himself. Alex into the box, left foot, still loose. And right, and it is going to be saved. And what a job there on the concentration by the Newman goalkeeper. Alex Edwards was determined and almost had a goal. A minute and a half to go here in the first half. 3-2 Columbus Catholic. Torbay bodies up the defender and going to be taken away by Noah Martin. Martin against Nemitz. Nathan pokes it away. Alex Edwards with a minute and 10 seconds to go. Gets past the defender. It's still loose. Going to have time to regain. Gets along the end line. Edwards left foot centers it in. Ball still loose. Nathan Nemitz with it. 45 seconds to go. That one's going to be taken away by Newman. Alex Edwards then takes it right back. 30 seconds left, first half. Grant Olson got it taken away by Noah Martin. Martin trying to make a push here in the last 25 seconds. Sandoval up to Martin. Noah gets past. Right foot for Noah. Martin flies high and wide. That might take us to halftime with 10 seconds to go. Grant Olson boots it to midfield, and that will do it. One half of soccer in the books here in Marshfield. An exciting first half. It is Columbus Catholic 3, Newman Catholic 2. We'll be back with our second half of action after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Partners Bank, better together.
We
know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
this stuff back up now. Good. All right. Welcome back to Figgy's Field here at Greasy Park in Marshfield, as the second half is underway, and the Columbus Catholic Dons work with a 3-2 lead. Newman scored, or Noah Martin scored in the first half for the Cardinals. And then Luis Sandoval scored on penalty kick to get their 2 goals for the Dons. It was Cy Becker, Charlie Moore, and Alex Edwards. 3 different goal scorers for Columbus Catholic. Again, with a win, they clinch at least a share of the conference title. That's going to be booted up in the air. And these 2 teams played close in their first matchup. It's going to be a corner kick coming for the Dons with the inside the first minute of the second half. And at the conclusion, don't forget to stick around for our Nasonville area post-game show. Have an opportunity to talk to a winning coach and the player of the game. I was going to be headed away. Back and forth we go. Nemitz pops it up. Centers it in for Torbay, and off the chest of Mateo Romero. Now Charlie Moore. Charlie scored and has an assist tonight. Up ahead to Torbay. Back over to Nemitz. Good ball control early here for the Dons in the second half, leading 3-2. Nemitz along the end line, can't keep it in, and a goal kick coming for Newman Catholic. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Aert, State Farm is there for you in Marshfield. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Aert, State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Aert, State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin, or in Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids, I guess. Find Carrie Van Aert, State Farm on Facebook. Get started today. Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield for Carrie. Right along the sidelines, Charlie Moore is unable to keep it in. He was able to for just a second, then it went off his back heel. The back of his heel. Kind of a redundance on back heel, I guess, because your heel is in the back. Lillian Bodenheimer. With it now is Lee. Passes it up there to Varline, and that was going to be out. And a goal kick coming for Columbus Catholic, 44th minute. Can we play 80 minutes? A winner or draw after 80 minutes. Great Northern Conference, which Mosinee, Medford, Lakeland, Tomahawk, those schools are in. They go to penalty kicks after a tie game. Alex Edwards with it now. Going to lose control of it. Charlie Moore. Charlie pass up ahead. A good ball there to Cade Jansen, and Cade's going to be offsides. '44th minute. And more Columbus Catholic athletics on Thursday. Have Columbus Catholic girls volleyball against McDonald Central. Cloverbell crossover game before the playoffs start. A phenomenal tune-up for Columbus Catholic against McDonald. Columbus the number 1 seed in volleyball, number 3 seed in soccer, and they'll take on Amherst next week on the 20th in the playoffs. The number 3 seed Dons, number 6 seed Falcons, right here at Greasy Park, and Charlie Moore may have gotten stepped on. Jansen tracks it down now, and Cade goes to the dirt. On a free kick for Alex Edwards. Torbay, and now Jansen nearly took it away. Torbay pops it in the air, headed right on the goal, and Grant Olson puts it in. Noah Martin put it up in the air, and Grant Olson finished it off. And it's 4-2 Columbus Catholic. Grant Olson scores in his return, and it's a 4-2 lead for the Dons. If you were able to give assists to the other team, Noah Martin would have received one. $45.06. As Raduda had it for a second, Nathan Nemitz up to Grant Olson. Jansen along the end line. Ball still in play. Nemitz with it in the box. Loose ball and going to be scooped up there by Newman Catholic. 4-2 Dons, 46th minute. Lillian Bodenheimer turns and going to be taken away by Cy Becker. Cy bodies up Noah Martin. All being played right down below us. Charlie Moore with a throw-in. Charlie with a goal and assist tonight. Alex Edwards with a goal and an assist. Pass up ahead. Alex Edwards with it again now. In the box. Pass up to Jansen. Blocked and saved. Another nice save there for Newman Catholic. Good pass there by Edwards. Cy Becker. Kate Jansen nearly had one. Ezra Duda fighting with the Jack Varline, I believe that is over there. 12, yep. Alex Edwards with it now, taking it himself. Nathan Nemitz, as that one's going to be cleared out. Ezra Duda will track it down for the Dons. Baseball Divisional Series starts tomorrow. As Kreklau will gobble that one up. 8 teams left. Phillies and Braves, Padres and Dodgers in the NL. Yankees and Guardians, and the Seattle Mariners and Houston Astros. As that one might slow down before it gets to the end line, it will not. And another goal kick coming for Newman Catholic. Be a fun one a fun series in Houston, and then moving over to up to Seattle. Seattle Mariners haven't had a home playoff game in 21 years. Over 7,000 days since their last playoff win. They took down the Blue Jays. And a goal kick, and now another goal kick. We're in the 49th minute. T-Mobile Stadium is going to be rocking when they get to Seattle. Yankees and Guardians should be a good one. And then, of course, in the NL, the Braves, defending World Series champs, taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Couple of divisional games. Couple of interdivisional series. Lucas Kreklau dives and makes the stop. Good shot there by Noah Martin. Good stop by Lucas Kreklau. The Phillies and Braves are one of them. And, of course, the Mariners and the Astros, another one. The other two cross-division opponents, Yankees, Guardians, and I guess Dodgers and Padres are in the same division too. The NL Central, the only division that is not being represented this week in the baseball playoffs. The Cardinals got swept by the Phillies. Philadelphia scored 6 runs in the top of the 9th in their first game. Take down the Cardinals. See the end of some Hall of Fame careers of Albert Pujols and Yadier Molina for the Cards. Nathan Nemitz with it now for Columbus Catholic and going to be taken away. 50th minute. We got 30 left. Football tonight, of course. The Raiders. That was going to be loose in front. He sent back. Pass up ahead for Sandoval. Ball is still loose. Luis with it in the box. Very talented sophomore. Luis Sandoval. And only 2 seniors on this Newman team. 4 for the Dons on this senior night here in Marshfield. Noah Martin with it outside of the box working against Charlie Moore. Varline into the playground it goes. We'll take a break. Be back to Marshfield right after this.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Chai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
52nd minute. There we go. 4-2 Dons. Goal by Grant Olson here in the second half. If you're looking for public or private warehousing, go to our friends at Purple Mountain Solutions. They're your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you are shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get there safely and efficiently. Torbay lost control. Charlie Moore with the header. Tracked down by Chewy Lowe. Through the legs of Charlie Moore, Grant Olson centers it in. Alex Edwards turns up ahead to Nathan Nemitz. Nemitz in the box along the end line, and he's going to lose it. And to see what the call is, it's going to be a goal kick for Newman Catholic. A little hot today, but the last couple of, now they're going to say corner kick coming for the Dons. Give you this plug here in just a moment after this corner kick by Grant Olson. Raises the hand, sends it in. And a header by Becker and wide left. Side's pretty good at those. Just missed that one. Again, talking, it's a little warm today, a little warm tomorrow. But last week was pretty perfect for potato harvesting, and Heartland Farms is one of the best in the country. They're a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres, and they're growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in the potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That is Heartland Farm. I know the Pavelski's always looking for some help, especially this time of the year. People to grade potatoes, and oh, what a job there by Cy Becker. Grade potatoes and get them into the warehouses, get them off to the factories. Oh, it almost came right in here. We were ready for it, but yeah, if you're eating some potato chips, good possibility it came from the fields of Heartland Farms. It says learn more at heartland.farm. Again, if you are looking for seasonal work or any sort of work, I know Pavelski's are always looking for some help on the farm. And as mentioned, again, especially this time of the year, when they have to get those 27,000 acres of potatoes and whatnot out of the ground. Because if before you know it, the ground is going to freeze. You can't harvest potatoes if it's too warm or too cold or raining. And again, before you know it, the ground's going to freeze and those potatoes are going to get rotten. So with it now, Ezra Duda with a shot fake and going to be stopped. Another stoppage, 56 minute 4-2. Don's on top. Newman Catholic scored their 2 goals, 26th and 35th, I believe. But Columbus Catholic has answered right back after those. Answered within a couple of minutes of their first goal, and then they answered right away here in the second half after the penalty kick goal that Newman scored at the end of the first half. Bodenheimer with it now. Luis Sandoval at the top of the box. Tries to spin. Grant Olson clears it out. Now Erdman. Noah Martin, top of the box. And gobbled up there by Lucas Kreklau. And just boots it a mile in the air. Nicely done. See if Alex Edwards can chase it down. Headed away. Pass to himself. Edwards in the box now. One-on-one. Off the post. And out. It's still loose. And going to be popped up and saved. Alex Edwards off the right post. At 57-10. Alex almost the second goal of the night. A goal and assist for Edwards. A goal and assist for Moore. A goal for Olson and a goal for Becker tonight for Columbus Catholic. If you're looking for hunting or recreational property, just call Brian Roosh, our buddy Brian with Whitetail Properties, 715-213-4468. Again, if you're looking for hunting or recreational property, just call our buddy Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties at 715-213-4468. Alex Edwards again with it in the box. Passes, centers it up, and it's in! A goal for Columbus Catholic. And scoring is Cade Jansen. And it's 5-2. Cade Jansen. 5-2 Dons. At the exact 58-minute mark. Okay, Jansen scores, and the Dons stretching it out here. 5th different goal scorer of the night. If you're Coach Jeff Edwards, you got to be pretty happy with the performance so far. 20 minutes-ish remaining. And again, after being shut out at Pacelli on Thursday. Now Alex Edwards in the box. He gets tripped up, and it might just be outside of it, and it is. And they're going to stop the play here, 58-28, 5-2 Dons. And Grant Olson will set it up, and the officials having a conversation right conversation to be had with our officials, and conversation over. It's right outside the box. And they will and trying to figure out who had the penalty on Alex Edwards. And none of the Cardinals want to say it was them. And it is going to be a red card. On number 5, Nolan Lidner. So Nolan is done for the evening. (58-28). Nolan Linder has been DQ'd from this ball game here tonight. And a free kick will happen as soon as we get the okay here. And Grant Olson will move it just a little bit closer. As close as you can get in the box without being a penalty kick. It's a free kick for Grant or Alex, whoever decides they want to take it. And it looks like Grant Olson will do the honors here. Left foot. And ball is still loose. Ezra Duda, and the ball is still loose. It's going to be saved. 58-45. Ball is still loose. Noah Martin. Ezra Duda heads it up. Centers it in. Centers it back. And clock stops here at 59:01. (21 minutes to go here in the game. And the game has come to a halt here. And now Doug Beck and Jeff Edwards will have a conversation here. And a yellow card will go on the Newman bench area. Because after a player gets DQ'd on a red card, you can't make a substitution, and it's got to be 11 on 10. That's the argument that Coach Edwards had about the illegal substitution. And now with 21 minutes to go, 5-2 Dons. They'll have a free kick after long stoppages here, as the sun finally begins to set over the tree line to the sheer happiness of Bailey Miller. And now we play on. 5-2, Mason Edwards nearly there to track it down. And we continue play. So there was a Alex Edwards breakaway, got tripped up. Nolan Lidner got red carded. got DQ'd from the match. Newman Catholic tried to substitute a player in. You can't do that. And to play 11 on 11, it needed to be 11 on 10. And now they will have 11 on 11. And because they illegally substituted, then Doug Beck, the head coach for Newman, got yellow carded. And Luis Sandoval now will now exit. (60-17). And now just a long wait. Took about a minute off, just waiting for the substitution clarification. Again, 5 different Dons have scored here tonight. I'd be pretty happy with that if you are on the coaching staff for Columbus Catholic. Weidman with it. Pass up ahead to Charlie Moore. Charlie scored the first goal of the game from the assist by Alex Edwards. Throw in for Charlie. 62nd minute, 61-15. Throw in by Moore. It's going to be mishit, and Charlie staying right where he needed to be. And another throw in for Moore. Along the end line for Mason Edwards, and it's going to be a corner kick now for the Dons. And Grant Olson will do the honors again. Grant centers it. Cy Becker with a header. Cy on point with those headers here today, just missing a couple of them. And Cy's going to take this one away. Gets behind the defense and coming out and making the pickup there for Newman Catholic. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Ezra Duda fighting for it. And a throw-in for the Dons in the 63rd minute. Again, with a win here tonight, Columbus Catholic will clinch at least a share of the conference title this year. And then you just await for Amherst and Newman. Unless I am misspeaking, and now it's going to be cleared out. Talk to Coach Edwards at the conclusion of this game. Get confirmation about that. Pass up ahead to Ezra Duda, trying to track it down. Noah Martin now for the Cardinals. 64th minute, just past 6 o'clock here in Marshfield. Glad you're joining us here on Zaleski Sports on this gorgeous Monday night. It's supposed to be pretty nice and warm tomorrow. And start to cool down after that, as we are already in the second week of October. The 10th today. Alex Edwards now trying to get behind, and he does. In the box, left foot for Alex, and another save. Ball still loose, and a huge collision in the box. The goal is scored. But what a collision, as Ezra Duda looked like went right into the knee of the Newman. As Mason Edwards scores, Ezra Duda got collided with the goalkeeper, and it's 6-2, the sixth different goal scorer. Sixth different goal scorer for Columbus Catholic. And a huge collision in the box, right in the goal. And the Dons took full advantage of it. And Mason Edwards scores again. And Grant Olson will exit. 64-30. Gone by here in this matchup. And we'll talk to Coach Edwards after this, at the conclusion of this game. And again, got to be pretty happy with 6 different goal scores tonight. Grant Olson back in the lineup. He scored, as well as giving Coach Edwards some good minutes here tonight. Get back into the action. Mason Edwards the throw in. Here at Torbay at the top of the box. Over to Ezra Duda in the box. Ezra crosses up. Nobody home. Noah Martin knocks it off of his teammate Erdman's head. Zong Lee with it now for Newman Catholic. Ezra Duda nearly took it away. Cy Becker had a goal tonight. Now getting behind the defense. Crosses over. And going to be picked up there. Jansen had another nice shot at it. Charlie Moore turns and spins. And goals tonight, Grant Olson, Alex Edwards, Charlie Moore, Cy Becker, Kate Jansen, and Mason Edwards. Now Erdman with it. Lucas Erdman, just a freshman. Number 19 for the Cards. Alex Edwards all alone near midfield. Charlie Moore puts his hand up. And a perfect placement by Edwards. Moore gets behind the defense. He gets bodied up. Ball is still loose. Charlie Moore with the left foot. Corner and in. Charlie Moore, his second goal of the night. And the Dons are piling it on here tonight. 7-2 Columbus Catholic. Moore with his second. 2 goals and assists for Charlie here tonight on senior night. For the rest of the Dons, again, just 4 seniors: Lang, Weiland, Torbay, and Olson. And Columbus Catholic closing in on a huge win tonight. 67th minute. Charlie Moore with it again. It'll be a heck of a rematch next Thursday night. Amherst coming to town after beating Columbus Catholic a couple of weeks ago. Erdman, Torbay fights it away. Substitutions incoming here. Ag Country Farm Credit Service is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point to get started today. Brady Zimmerman into the game for the first time. Number 1 for the Dons. Brady with it now. Up ahead, and he gets tripped up. And a free kick coming for Brady Zimmerman and the Dons. Got to retrieve the ball first. And Brandon Lang will take it. '69th minute, 7-2 Dons. Brandon Lang puts his hand up, centers it up. Side Becker, another header. And over the top it goes. 7-2. 7-2 Columbus Catholic. We'll take another break. Good? All right. We'll be back after this.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Dons lead 7-2. We're in the 70th minute, 69-40. As Columbus Catholic has come out and played very, very well. 7 goals, 6 different goal scorers for the Dons tonight. They're going to end the conference season, unless a miracle happens here in the next 10 minutes. And the conference season with a win and get some momentum. Now they're going to have about a week off before they host Amherst next Thursday, the 20th. And we'll talk to Coach Edwards about that in just a couple of minutes here. Ezra Duda with it along the far sideline. Alex Edwards looking up ahead. Behind is Jansen. And the ball is loose. And the Newman goalkeeper again with a nice save. They had a game scheduled against Tri-County on Thursday. That one got canceled. No team for Tri-County. And then playoffs start next week. So a successful senior night here tonight for Columbus Catholic. A very impressive outing for the Dons. Ezra Duda offsides again. And we'll talk to Coach Edwards and Charlie Moore or Grant Olson at the conclusion of this match here tonight. So again, Grant back in the lineup, back in action, scored a goal tonight. Charlie with a pair of goals and an assist tonight. All around, everybody for the Dons has played pretty well. And for Coach Edwards, you got to be pretty pleased with the effort put on tonight. Again, after you got shut out last week at Pacelli. Jansen gets bumped out of his spot. Continues play. Jansen turns. Mason Edwards left foot. Easy pick up there as we are in the 73rd minute. Luis Sandoval headed away by Weiland. Zimmerman. Popped up. Torbay plays it down. Newman has been held scoreless here in the second half as Mateo Romero got tripped up. 4 substitutions ready to come in. 2 for the Dons, 2 for Newman Catholic. And of course, we'll have that game next week for you. The 20th, right here at Greasy Park. Sandoval behind the defense, and he's going to be offside, yep. Get confirmation here in just a quick moment. 74th minute, closing in on minute number 75. A huge collision there, Zimmerman and Sandoval. Make sure everybody is all right. Free kick here for Ezra Duda. And and got the thumbs up from Coach Edwards on what he is exactly supposed to do. Grant Olson checks back in. Nathan Nemitz back in for Ezra Duda and Brady Zimmerman. 75th minute, 7-2. Dons on top. So the game next Thursday against Amherst, 4 o'clock kickoff right here. Where we're watching this game. Then enjoy some, so what you got to do next week, you got to come over here and enjoy some soccer, Amherst and Columbus Catholic, and then after that soccer match is over, head over to Columbus High School and watch some volleyball. And Krecklau is going to scoop it up there. Columbus Catholic will host a number of postseason games. Soccer, volleyball. They'll either take on Almond Bancroft or Pittsville. That's 7 o'clock that night. And then Saturday the 22nd, if they are able to knock off Almond or Pittsville, they'll take on either Assumption, Rib Lake, Northland Lutheran, or Tri-County. The Penguins having a good season. Girls volleyball, Tri-County Penguins. Throw in by Sandoval, 77th minute. 4 minutes to go here tonight. Alex Edwards lost control of it for just a moment. Now over to Nemitz. Continue here. Nathan Nemitz got tangled up. Recontrols it. Mason Edwards in the box. He got tripped up by Erdman. Nemitz again. Edwards bodies up the defender and takes it over. He gets bodied out. And right back to the Dons it goes. The Nacerville Dairy postgame show will wrap up our broadcast here tonight. Nacerville Dairy, the fresh cheese curds made daily at nacervilledairy.com. Grant Olson pops it up. Cy Becker was waiting for the header opportunity. And he might get another opportunity here. Grant Olson fires high and wide. 3 minutes to go. And the clock stops at 77. 77-15. 7-2. Round of applause for the Don seniors. A long stoppage again here. 77 minutes. 7-2 Dons. Again, round of applause for the Dons seniors. Again, they will finish up their conference regular season with a win. Their conference season, their regular season, both with wins here tonight. Go up to 16 points on the year. Again, a big awaiting game now for Columbus Catholic as Amherst will head up to Wausau on Thursday. Either sole possession or they tie for it, depending on how things conclude here tonight. Mason Edwards with it now. Amherst with just one loss. There are 6 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties. Their 2 ties came to Pacelli, and their loss came to Columbus Catholic. And, of course, their 6 wins scattered all around. The Dons going to finish up here 8 wins, 2 losses. Or, excuse me, 8 wins, and 2 losses to Amherst and Pacelli. And no ties on the year. In conference play, anyway. Put it away by Krecklau. A minute and a half left here tonight. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in. Highlights of this game going to be posted for tomorrow morning. Check them out on Facebook at Zaleski Sports, as well as Columbus Catholic Athletics Facebook page. Dane Garneau trying to track it down. 1 minute to go here tonight from Gracie Park. Sorry to get a little bit darker here as you would expect, as we're at 6:30 here this afternoon, or tonight now. 50 seconds left. Good big win for Columbus Catholic tonight over the Newman Catholic Cardinals. Again, Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up next. We'll have an opportunity to talk to head coach Jeff Edwards, our Zaleski Sports player of the game, Charlie Moore. Charlie with a pair of goals and an assist tonight. Scored the first goal. Again, 6 different goal scorers for the Dons tonight. And they will have no games until next Thursday against Amherst. 10 seconds to go.
8, 7.
And the Columbus Catholic Dons win it here tonight in a final score of the Dons 7 and Newman Catholic 2. A good night to be a Don, and the Columbus Catholic soccer team finishes the conference season 8-2. Again, time now for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up next. Jeff Edwards and Charlie Moore on Zaleski Sports after this.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come in from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So.
Good? Good. All right. Welcome back to Greasy Park here in Marshfield. Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show wraps this one up here tonight. Columbus Catholic picks up a huge 7-2 win here with Columbus Catholic Don's head coach, Jeff Edwards. Coach, first thing, 7 goals off 6 different goal scorers. Just talk about getting a lot of production here tonight.
Yeah, it was. It was nice to spread the goals around. A lot of those were not outstanding goals, and they were kind of garbage goals, but they went in, and we needed to win today. We needed to win for these 4, and we needed to win to secure at least a share of conference.
And just talk about that little back and forth the last couple of weeks. Lost to Amherst, lost to Pacelli, but got the wins when you needed them to clinch that share of a conference title.
Yeah, it's been tough the last few weeks, with him going down with an injury and trying to figure out who's going to replace him and how are we going to generate some scoring chances and who can finish the best at this point. Maybe we figured out a little stuff tonight, but we got work to do.
And just over a week left, now a week off, I guess. Over a week off before you are into the postseason against Amherst again. What are you guys going to be doing the next week or so?
I told them if they were offsides more than a couple times at halftime, they were going to run their butts off tomorrow. So we may be running tomorrow, but no, it's going to be tough next week. Amherst is a very tough opponent. They play us tough every single game, and I think we'll be ready for it.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach. We'll see you next week. Thank you. We have the 4 Don's seniors here. I'm just going to hand them the mic, not even ask them any questions tonight. We're just going to put them all in the house and wrap this one up here. So I'm going to give you this. You guys can huddle together. I'm going to back out of here. Okay. Good, Isaac? All right, go ahead, guys.
We're the seniors, and we're in the house.
Thanks, guys. Again, the Dons sharing the conference title after a 7-2 win against Newman Catholic. If Amherst wins on Thursday, they'll tie it with Amherst. If Newman knocks off Amherst, they will win it outright. We'll have more soccer for you tomorrow. A whole lot of things on Zaleski Sports for you tomorrow. For Isaac and Bailey, this is Steve Mave signing off from Greasy Park in Marshfield. Again, final score, Don 7 and Newman Catholic 2. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. We'll talk to you again tomorrow right here on Zaleski Sports.